Welcome back. This is Tarot Soul Child MK to give a second reading to client number 110 or 110. And this is your second reading. This is a one question reading regarding a birth father in your life. So, information. Okay, so when I was doing the pre-spreads on this man in your life, this male, or not so much in your life, but your birth father, I did pick up the energy of a fire energy. King of Wands kept coming up. And so the King of Wands to me portrays a male that is very sociable, a male that is very entertaining, a male that likes to be in around social arenas, isn't shy, is quite the male to be very assertive, although in saying that, I do feel that there was an air of manipulation about him. I do feel that he may have had some unhealthy habits in regards to gambling, drinking, and also quite the womanizer is what I'm picking up with this male in your life, or should I say the birth father. And so I wanted to see if he was strongly connected to your mum in the sense of were they married or living together. And the Four of Wands turned up in my reading, and so I do believe that there was a time where he was actually with your mum in regards to living with her or seeing a lot of her. And I do believe that they may have been going together. I kind of get like from teenagehood, quite young, 20s, could have been, your mum might have been in her teenage years, she might have been 16, 17, possibly 18. So I picked up on that as well. I did ask a question, whether he had feelings for you or whether the love was genuine from him to you. And I got the Five of Cups, which is usually it's an emotional card. It's a very changeable card. I just get that with some regret or with a lot of regret. So he had a lot of regret in regards to how the situation came about with you coming into his life or coming into the world. So I just felt like timing wasn't quite right there. But in saying that, I'm unsure if he is still alive. I do feel that he is alive, although I did get an image or a person in spirit, may not be in spirit, but I did get a vision of this Hispanic type looking male, that had like a Elvis Presley hairdo, was wearing a white shirt, summer shirt, short sleeved with a collar, and just standing with his head slightly tilted downwards. So I'm not sure if this is your birth father or someone in his family or someone that was around you in childhood. So that was what I was picking up with your birth father. Also too, your father sits in your natal chart in the 10th house. So there was Jupiter retrograde natally in your chart, which usually portrays the father figure or the authority figure in your life. And so it is in opposition to a lot of your personal planets in your 4th house of home and family. And so I do feel that there was a lot of distance created between you and your father. I do believe that there was a lot of upheaval. I've just got upheaval. And I do feel that I just felt like your father was not ready at that time. I do feel that he was too busy doing other things in his life. But I do believe that as he has gotten older, I do believe that he does live with many regrets. So the cards that I'm going to show you today, the first card out coming from the Oracle Vision deck is card number 34. Now these cards do not have text on them, so they're all images, very beautiful images. And so as you can see with the carnival style image with the horse, breaking out of the glass, the bubble glass, and with the toys below, I do feel that your father, the energy of your father, has broken free of many illusions in his life. I feel that he was in a bit of a, I just got a whirlwind in his life. He was quite the charming man in his day. And so I feel that he is breaking through from a lot of illusions and a lot of things that he really isn't so now. Now, the tarot card that I got beside it was the Swords, the Ace of Swords. So this is all about overcoming, having victory of overcoming any struggles, and it's almost like a new lease of life. So he has overcome, he has gone through a lot of challenges in his own life, and especially with his thoughts, his mindset. So he has cleared a lot of that energy out of him. So he has sort of moved on in the sense of healing from his thoughts and guilt and regrets from the past, or from his past. The next card coming out for you, I got or for him, should I say, is number 21. This is all based on Lady Luck. And as you can see here, you can see the image of the woman with the playing cards below her, with the dice, and with the gaming machine here. And so I do feel in the day he was quite the ladies' man. I feel that he was quite lucky. He might have been a gambler as well. He may have indulged a lot and been quite the risk taker in his life. So I do feel that it is more from his past, because the next card coming out is the Six of Cups. And so the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. It's all about childhood memories. It's all about emotional memories from the past. And so I do feel that there are two childhood figures there and a girl there in the front of the image. And so I do feel that he does hark back to the past and does have I just got sweet memories of your mother. And so whether this can resonate with you, my dear, I know you know very little about him, but I just feel that he does hold your mother in his memories quite well, so to speak. He is very, I just kept getting, he's very regretful. He had a lot of habits that he really couldn't get over at that stage of his life when he was becoming a new father. But I do feel that I do get photographs. So whether he has photographs of you when you were little, I do sense that he is very much aware of having a child, and very aware that you are his daughter, so to speak. I just got he wants to leave well alone, so I just get that out of fear. The next card coming up for you, or for him, is number 27. Interesting image. Straight away I got giving in to temptation, and it is a card of temptation. And so I do feel that your father had quite the charisma about him. Maybe that's where you get maybe that is where you get your charisma from, my dear. And he was quite smooth and charming in his day. Now, I do feel that the smooth and charming, I do feel that it got his way with women, or it got his way with situations. But I do feel that he's wised up since then, or he's overcome a lot, and he's grown up. He's actually matured a lot now. The next card beside it is the Four of Cups. And so I just get your father harking back to the past, wondering the what ifs in life. And so I do feel that he does have regrets in not being there as a father for you. He does have many regrets in about how he treated women in his life in regards to relationships. But I do feel that he does have a sense of like escapism. Like he does kind of like to not stick with reality, so to speak. But I do feel that he has matured, he has grown, like you see with the trees in the background. He has learnt lots of lessons in his life, and I do feel that he's kind of just living with regret. Now, the last card coming out for you is the healing card from Caroline Mess. And the card that came out, and this is the image on the front with the affirmation on the back: all suffering stems from ignorance, hatred, and craving. The affirmation on the back: healing requires that you admit the truth about yourself. Is there someone you hate or something you crave? Are you an addict? Recognizing your strengths is the first step toward healing. And so I believe this is strongly meaning, this meaning is about your father. And so that's about all I got with him. I do feel he was quite a mysterious character, even though he was larger than life. I do feel that he has the buzzword here is regret. He regrets what happened all those years ago, but he also regrets in not having a relationship with you. So I'm hoping down the track that you can find more information on your father. And good luck with that journey, my dear. I feel that journey's not quite over for you. I feel that you will get to the bottom of things, as like I was saying in your first reading, you are quite the detective. You do really get to the heart of other people in regards to the energies and where they're really coming from. So, hoping that is helpful for you, and do take care, my dear, and hoping that you give me some feedback on these readings, and I'm more than likely, I know you will, and have a wonderful, wonderful journey in life, my dear. Okay, bye for now.